All right, let's try this again. Welcome back to 606 TV Wrestlemania 40 predictions episode. I'm gonna bring my co-host back in. This time we got Mr. Kid Jewel, we got Azazel Gacy, and we got Kincaid back from the Tornadoville. So I don't think I fixed the YouTube or the Facebook problem, guys. So we're going to have to roll with to YouTube tonight. So make sure y'all are tuning in and sharing the YouTube link because the Facebook link I don't think is going to work.
But right.
But everybody take this time to share the Facebook link, and then we will get started on this WrestleMania 40 episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's.
It's funny. It still says I'm live.
That's right. The No Pants Ninja. I love that name.
That's my dude right there. It's a good.
The No Pants Ninja.
The no pants ninja. He makes you surrender thy pants.
I don't think he wants to do that.
Hey,
Hey, you don't want me to surrender my pants. I promise you that.
he's a soldier, bro. Let's see. Maybe if I do it like that, it'll work because it says only invited people. So, what if I? What if I pay? What if I post that? What that's going to do? Try that post. Share you on my Discord, man. Good to see you up and running. Hey, we're not up and running completely, brother. We're getting there. Hopefully by not this upcoming Sunday, but the Sunday after that, everything will be all the bugs will be worked out. So where the hell is the YouTube shit at? So if you're tuned in, go ahead and leave any comments you got. Drop your comment. I see Pickle just joined in, dropping the pickle emojis. Appreciate you tuning in, Pickles. We are just trying to get everything underway here. I need to go in and get rid of that last video. There it is.
God damn it. I shared the wrong.
What's up, Eric Whitler? I see you in there. All right, did you get the YouTube link, kid?
Yeah, I just when I'm fixing it now.
Oh, okay. Getting ready to
I
post.
ain't get it. Send that one to the Azazel, not my government.
All right. Okay. No. All right. It's
My name's Bobby Valentine.
Bobby Valentine. Bobby Valentino.
My name's Andy Milanakis.
Andy Schmarkus.
Yeah.
I got bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head.
Azazel's real name is Adam Longsax.
It's better than what I was going to say.
Azazel's trying to get us canceled off the rip.
No, I'm not. That's the reason I said shut up. That's the reason I said shut up. I'm not used to YouTube, so I don't try to get monetized and all of that. So
Azazel is a very dirty clown. Very, very dirty clown.
Shit, Eric, you don't want to give me no filter. Well, let me run unfiltered, I should say. End up like them Girl Scout cookie situation.
Hold up. Every time I feel something coming, I got something ready for you. I got the button on standby.
Be like, you a bad mother, shut your mouth.
That's actually a great song. My Name is Mud. That's actually a great song.
My name is Mud. Well, all right, guys. I guess we got this shit shared out. So let's go ahead and jump in and start talking wrestling. What'd you say, KK?
I can't share anything. I'm on my phone, and if I hit anything,
it's
it
all
like
good.
throws me out of the lobby. I have no power.
It's all good. It's all good.
You got no power.
I was in the dark because of tornadoes.
It's all good. We ain't got people that are live. We appreciate you, but
side, Luke.
Yep.
we have there'll be live replays. People can watch if you want to check it out. So we can share it out afterwards. That's the beautiful thing about this shit is it records. So Wrestlemania 40 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love. What is said to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. So they better live up to it. That's all I'm going to say. At the end of 40, if my wig's not blown, then I'm going to be extremely upset.
You ain't got no hairs.
Well, that's why I said
got no
wig.
hair.
That's why I said wig.
Bro, you ain't got no wig either.
You don't know that. You don't know what I do in my spare
I do.
Now, hold on. That might not be real hair on his chin. You don't know.
It's my hair. He implanted it.
So you put this up on the design. On one side, you got no chin hair, and the other side, you got the big woolly boogers on the other side.
Yeah. I thought about doing that one day. I thought about just shaving all the hair and all my beard off on one side and not turn one side and turn the other side.
I'll take you to Chinese if you do it.
Oh, no, don't tempt me.
He'll take one side of Chinese one night. I'll take Chinese the other night for the other side.
Yeah.
When I get up there.
2 buffets. Hey, y'all speaking my love language.
No, I'm taking you to the massage parlor.
Oh, you're talking about some rubber tub.
You're doing it right.
You get shrimp fried rice and hand job.
Fellow.
You said that, not me.
Hey. Bald pride, yo. Tell him, look. My boy said bald pride, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down the cook for you. Hey, there you go, Pants. My boy's a chef right there, so yeah, you definitely need to come on down this way. You ain't too far away either, Pants. But yeah, WrestleMania 40. Let's start with night 1. We got 2 nights of action. Night 2 is pretty much damn jam-packed with championship defenses, but night 1, we got a little bit of some action going on. I'm going to go from the bottom to the top or the way it was presented. So I don't know if this is the order of the show or not, but it might be.
From the bottom, now we're here.
So we got one of the argumentatively the best luchadors of all time, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. So let's go this way down and around. So Kid Jewel, you got any thoughts on this match? Who do you have coming out? Any special things going to happen? What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna go with Ray.
You gonna go with Ray and Dragon Lee?
Yeah, I think so.
Any reason why? Any special
I
anything?
I know Ray's retirement's coming, and I feel like it might be a way to set up his retirement maybe next year or so with Dom.
You think he's gonna do Dom on the way out?
I think so.
Okay. Azazel?
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go
Okay.
Santo and Dom because I think we're fixing to have a traitor in the group in the CWO. I mean, the LWO. I think because Carlito is playing that, and Carlito plays a perfect heel, I believe Carlito is going to turn heel, and he's going to cause that match to go the other way. And he is going to be part of that group.
I can see that. I can see that. Carlito is a magnificent heel too.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of thrown back when he came back. He was a babyface, because I was so used to seeing him as a heel where he spit in people's face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kincaid, what you think?
All right, so did you bring me on here for me to tell the truth and have a real opinion?
Absolutely. I didn't bring you on here to be a yes
All right,
man.
so I actually took some notes about that one, and Azazel kind of took it right out of my off my paper, I guess you'd say. I agree with Azazel, man. Like, I'm going with Dom and them because I really think that on down the line we're going to see Carlito step over. And furthermore, you know how I feel about these old ass wrestlers. I'm ready for Ray to get gone completely. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with Mysterio and Dragon Lee for the fact of I think something's brewing with Dominic. I think that his Judgment Day stint's coming to an end, and I'm hoping. I mean, it might not happen for a while, but I'm hoping that him and Ray are going to link back up before it's all over with.
Boo this man.
I mean, Dominic is an incredible heel. Like, he's got a lot of heat. The dude's got so much damn heat he can't even talk without getting booed out of the building.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what's keeping him in the WWE right now.
Absolutely.
That's true because if he does go back to heel, or could Rey Mysterio swerve the whole world and Rey Mysterio go heel too? Yeah.
Nah.
You never seen a babyface Rey Mysterio or heel Rey Mysterio, have you?
NWO days.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that was
actually when he was with WCW, him and Billy Kidman was both heels.
Yeah, the Filthy Animals.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, fuck it. Like I said, I'm gonna go with Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I just think that I don't see Mysterio taking a loss at Mania right now.
I can definitely see Carlito turning.
That was a good one. That was a good one though. I didn't think about the Carlito turning either, but I could definitely see that happening as well.
It's always been in him. It's always been one of those characters that he plays.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's a definitely a backstabber character. Let's see. Anybody say anything in the comments about this one? No, not so far. Okay, so we had a pretty good mixed reaction there. So let's go on to one of the matches that I'm looking forward to. That's not like a main event caliber, but you got Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. I think that's going to be super interesting that they paired Belair, Naomi, and Cargill together, seeing that they're all three powerhouses. What do you think, kid? What you got on that one?
I think Damage Control is going to lose.
So you got Bianca, Naomi, and Jade?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I got the same thing. But I believe we're going to go ahead and say the same thing about Carlito. Jade is a great heel herself too. When she was with uh, AEW, I believe after that she is going to start a feud with either Bianca. I think it's going to be Bianca. She's going to start a feud with because both of them they're stacked.
Yes.
So I believe something's going to happen in that match, and them two are going to start feuding with each other. But I agree. I believe they're going to go over. I think they're going to beat Damage Control.
Okay.
Well, normally I hardly ever side against heels, but this time I've never went against Bianca neither. So there's that. Y'all don't see no interference in that match?
Yeah.
No, there's too many involved, too much involved, too many people already involved.
Yeah.
And you even have the champion involved when she's got a match later on that night.
Yeah.
I can't see interference coming. I'm just saying. I'm calling it now.
I'd like to. Who you think's interfere?
Bailey.
On behalf of Damage Control or on behalf of Bianca now?
She's coming out against Damage Control.
Well, she's got her match isn't until it's night 2, so I mean she could pop up night 1.
And I look for her to show up at night 1 solely because on night 2, I hate to say it, her match is going to get lost in the mix, bro. Like, it's kind of sad they didn't night 1 her solely because there's so many stacked events that not really anybody's going to care about that match. I mean, it's just going to get lost in the movement, bro. Like, so I think they should have nighted 1 her. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
I wrote down the way they had it written on the card. And if it goes in order that I'm going in on the card, they've got them the third match from last. There's the EO and Bailey, and then the 2 big title matches on night 2. So she's going in a prime position, but like she's going right before the big boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be overshadowed, I'm telling you.
Yep.
It's going to feel like an undercard match.
I was going to say in the beginning, I was going to say Damage Control because I believe, like Azazel, I believe that Jade and Bianca are going to have problems with each other. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the job done and then have problems, or if they're going to start beefing right there in the middle of the match. But both of them are spectacular, and that's what everybody wants to see. When Bianca and Jade went head on in Royal Rumble, the crowd went absolutely ballistic. You know, and they're both like big powerhouse women. So I don't know, man.
Watch TV.
I kind of damn.
Because I'm listening to TV.
I'm gonna go with Damage Control, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna put Damage Control and just say because of that, I think that Jade and Bianca are going to end up beefing before the match is over. So, all right. Next up, we got the 6-pack ladder match for the Tag Team Championship. We got Judgment Day, Priest, and Finn Balor. We got the Awesome Truth, R-Truth, and The Miz. We got DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Ciampa. We got the New Day, of course, Kofi and Xavier. We got the New Catch Republic, Dunn and Bate. We have A-Town Down, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. So, like I said, 6-pack ladder match for the tag belt. Who you got, kid?
Honestly, I have no idea on this one. It could go ways. I know R-Truth is going to do some kind of crazy skit, and I'm looking forward to that, though.
Yeah, R-Truth's going. It's WrestleMania. He's going over the top somehow. R-Truth's going to do something memorable. Let's just say that.
I want to say Judgment Day, but at the same time, I don't see them winning that. So I'm probably going to go with New Day.
New Day.
I think
I'm
that's
going with the Awesome Truth because they're pushing Miz a little bit more, and of course, everybody's still hollering for Truth because Truth with the Judgment Day, the whole thing going through. I think the Judgment Day is fixing to fall apart a little bit. Because something else we're going to talk a little bit about it a little bit later. But I'm going with Awesome Truth.
Okay. KK, what you say?
I'm definitely going with the best heels in the group. I'm going with Balor and Priest. You're probably right. It's probably not going to happen, but at the same time, I wish they would just go ahead and do away with red and blue belts and just do one set of belts and have a constant defense because that is so tiring. There's not even really enough tag teams to make it justified continually doing that stuff, man. Like I just wish we'd have one set of belts and a constant defender. Make it worth our while to watch this.
Yep.
Well, they just did with the rest of the belts, so why not do that one?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm also going with the Awesome Truth. I see they like Zazel said they've been pushing Miz and R-Truth a lot, and for them to get the win and then go on to have a big they'll have a big run with the New Day. You know, the New Day will get their rematch and all that. I think they're going to do it because Miz and R-Truth both deserve another belt. And plus, I think the comedy part of R-Truth, they got some shit up their sleeve. Like R-Truth's got some shit coming.
I do
It's
think we'll
definitely
see
going to be a
Big
John
E.
filler.
I do think we'll see Big E during that match, though.
And getting involved?
I'm not saying that, but I think we're going to at least see him somewhere.
That would be dope because I know he was told he couldn't wrestle again.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He can still play outside, entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh,
support.
Yeah. You also got to think, too, how many other people have they said they're never going to wrestle again?
A lot.
Look,
Daniel Bryan, Edge,
Lesnar.
Look what DDP's done for a lot of people out there.
I mean, Lesnar broke his neck and then came down with like a life-ending disease and still came back to wrestle.
Well, yeah, Austin, Stone Cold, they told him that he should never wrestle again. He's done it a few times since then. Nothing major, but he's wrestled.
There's been a lot of them.
Edge, Daniel Bryan, Saraya, or Paige, whatever you want to call her. Yep. So okay. Some good mixed reviews on that. One of the matches I'm looking for the most of the whole Wrestlemania period, and it's only fitting that it's in the city of brotherly love. We got Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy versus Jay, brother versus brother.
Now, when I speak on this, it's going to give away my opinion on other matches to come.
I mean, it's all going to tie in together anyway, bro. Like, there's so much. My ending, like my predictions for that last match it's all over the place, bro. So yeah, you can go ahead, whatever. Kid, what you got, Jimmy, Jay?
I got a game. Okay, hold on a second. I'm on the phone. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm on the phone. Give me a second. What? Show me.
All right, go ahead, Zay. He's doing something with the kiddo.
Okay, hold on.
You're not going with Jimmy.
Outside interference. What's the Sokoa?
Oh my. Oh me. Oh my. Okay. All right.
Outside interference. The only way it's going to happen.
Shit. I'm going with Jimmy. Mainly because, let me explain why. It'd be awesome to see Jay win this so we can see the feud come to the end and have the glorious result we've all wanted. It's not going to happen. Jimmy's going to take this W because it's going to set up Cody Rhodes. Because it's going to make everything look stronger for Cody. Because then we're going to have that big finale that everybody's looking forward to. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it could make sense. It could make sense. I don't know, man. I'm gonna give Jay. I got to give Jay this W. Uh, I think that Jay's gonna get the W. I think that eventually it's gonna kind of tie in to my last match prediction, but I believe that Jimmy's gonna end up falling in line. Um, Usos will be back together before too long.
I
But
agree, but for different reasons.
yeah, well, it goes into the final match. My predictions is why I say that.
I'm gonna say Jimmy.
You gonna say Jimmy too?
Yep.
Three.
I think because it, you know, like they said, it sets up night two a little bit better.
Yeah, it gives. I get what you're all saying. It gives that. It makes Cody's shit look better. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we got the Intercontinental Championship with Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Let's start with Kid Jewel. Gunther or Sammy?
I think Gunther's taking it.
Any reason why?
I don't feel like they've been pushing Sammy very much ever since he departed the bloodline. And they've been pushing Gunther. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I think that we may see Brock Lesnar return.
Possible. Very possible.
I like that. I like that.
He's back on the roster.
Yeah, he was acquitted or he was charges were dropped or whatever. So very much possible. And that is a dream. That's a dream matchup for a lot of people, Gunther and Brock. That'd be a hellacious monster match.
I am going to go with Sammy, and the reason why is because they're showing a lot of Sammy training with what is his name? Chad Gable. And they're doing all these backstage interviews, doing the whole Rocky thing, the underdog. They haven't pushed Sammy in a while. I think Sammy's going to win it because they got something bigger for Gunther. They got a bigger match.
I believe that the Gunther push is getting ready to happen too.
Oh, I do too. And it's going to be a three. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but there's going to be a three-way coming.
Okay. Kincaid, what you got? Gunther, Sammy?
Sammy just don't make sense to me. We've seen Sammy get hyped up, and they've done the big road and showing Sammy doing this and that. They've tried to build him so many times before, and then just when we start rooting for him, they crushed our hopes, and they crushed Sammy because he's just that guy. I don't see what universe Sami Zayn knocking off Gunther makes sense. I do see Brock Lesnar probably making an appearance for that match, though. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I just, with WWE being like they are now, I used to sit there in front of the television and tell you who's going to win, how it's going to win. I can't do that anymore. So that's
it's always a toss-up. I got Gunther, brother. Like that's I got to stand by him. He's a great talent.
Oh, he is.
I'm going to go with Gunther as well because I think Chad Gable's turning heel. I think Chad Gable is so hell bent on Gunther, and I think that he's lightweight jealous of Sammy, which is the reason he invited Sammy to come in the first place. Either he's going to get involved and cause Sammy to lose on accident, or he's going to just flat out just destroy Sammy. Yeah,
I see that. All these great,
or
the whole thing,
or at the end of it, I can see him looking at Sammy and being like, blame it, like, you loser, like I told you, turning like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see something going on with Gable in that match. But okay, so we got some different opinions there. So we're going to go with what's looking to be the next to the main event match if it goes in order. We have the Women's World Championship. My boo-boo Rhea Ripley versus Becky the Man Lynch for the Women's Championship. Who do you got, kid?
I see him waving the belt on Rhea.
Hell yeah.
They might be setting up something, for the next pay-per-view for like a rematch with her and Becky, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Azazel, Rhea.
Oh, I totally agree. There's no sense of taking that belt from Mommy right now.
Yep.
There's so many other people. I think Mommy keeps it.
What'd you think, Kincaid, Rhea, or?
Boy, you already know. I'm ready for Becky Lynch to get thrown out of the ring. It's Rhea all day.
Hell yeah. I don't think it. I say it once, I say it again, man. I don't see nobody that's messing with Rhea Ripley right now.
She's a beast.
She's killing it on every angle. She's a badass in the ring. She's strong. Her mic skills are dope. Like she's just the only ones that are coming close are not even in the card with her right now. Like Bianca and Jade are all going for the other belt. The only other person I've ever held close to Rhea was Charlotte.
Facts.
And I don't think Charlotte, I don't know. I mean, I guess she's hurt right now. But
I tell you though, Tiffany Stratton, she is showing me a lot.
She's dope, man.
She's still green. She's still got a lot to work on. She's got the beauty. She's got the talent. She's got everything. Just give her more time in that ring, and she's going to hold that belt. I can't wait for that.
All right. And then, of course, well, see, have we had the Andre the Giant Battle Royal yet?
No, that's
they haven't announced that yet.
That's Friday.
That's what?
Friday. That's going to be Friday.
Is it on SmackDown? Oh, okay. I was going to say I hadn't heard nothing about that yet. Usually, I thought that was going to be the kickoff. So it looks like the main event for night one is going to be The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, with the stipulations that if Rock and Roman wins, it will be bloodline rules in the Cody Roman match. And if Cody and Seth win, it'll be bloodline barred from the arena. So very big stipulation for that match. This will lay the foundation for night two. Kid Jewel, what you got?
No doubt in my mind, Roman and The Rock are taking it night one. Everybody wants the bloodline rule.
Okay.
You notice the way I did that, right?
You got them L's up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like The Rock did.
Yep.
Bloodline's taken out.
Bloodline. Or Kincaid, what you got?
Yeah, I'm going with Bloodline.
Yeah.
But again, it's going to be outside interference again.
It's going to be a big setup for the Cody match. We all know that.
Yeah, I don't know which ones is going to be where. There's going to be a lot of interference in both of those matches. I just don't know who's going to be where yet, which I'll describe more of that in the last match, because there's a lot of people that have rumored that are going to be interjected into these matches.
Let me ask y'all a big question. Now, do you all think if Cody and Seth takes that L, do you think Seth is going to turn his back on Cody? And if he does lose, do you think that's what's going to happen?
If there's a lot of people that think that there's a lot of people that think that Seth's going to turn. I don't know.
I'm hoping not.
That could be part of the grand scheme, but I just believe there's so much other big shit at play right now. They could add. I mean, dude, like I said at the beginning of this whole thing, Triple H and everybody has said that this is the biggest WrestleMania of all time. So they've got to have some shit about to happen.
I don't see Seth turning. If anybody's gonna turn, I see The Rock.
But that's don't get into that yet. That's later.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, that's later,
Not
brother.
yet. That's later.
I think the way that match is going to end is Drew McIntyre being he's got nothing to do, and everybody else has got 2 matches. Drew McIntyre is going to take out Seth. Cody's going to be left alone. They're going to beat up Cody. That's going to be the end of the first match, the tag team.
And Cody's been taking ass whoopings, bro.
He has.
Like the last 2 weeks, they've lit that boy up.
There's a reason, right?
Yeah. They're definitely setting some shit up for sure. So, yeah, everybody. So, we're all in unison on that one. That's definitely going to be a bloodline victory with the bloodline rules. Because it's the only thing that makes sense, because that's the only way where everything's legal.
Before we get into night 2, who do we think is going to win the Andre the Giant?
I don't know who's in it right now.
I don't either.
I think pretty much everybody that's not in WrestleMania.
Violent
J. Who?
Violent J.
I think
he is deemed as a ready professional wrestler right now, so never count him out.
Actually, I think Braun Breaker's going to win it. He's got that big push going, the Goldberg type thing.
Braun Breaker will be dope.
I think he's going to win it.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I know I'm not going to be right. I know they're not going to waste him just yet. But I don't know, man. I'm just going to go out the blue and be like, in case it happens, y'all could be like, what the fuck? I think Brock Lesnar's going to win. I think he's coming back Friday.
I like to see Trick win it too.
Yeah, Trick's dope too. I think Trick and Swerve. Trick and Carmelo both are going to be in it because they weren't. Somebody said that they weren't going to be at Stand and Deliver, or they were supposed to be at SmackDown. I don't know. I think both of them are going to end up being in it, but I don't know if it's their time yet, though, man. I don't think they're ready to win that right off the bat.
I think Trick's got the crowd big time. That's the main thing. I mean
they have let newer people win that battle royal, though.
Yep. I mean, hell, I wouldn't mind if Corbin. What's his name?
Corbin.
Lone Wolf.
Corbin. Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could remember his name for a second there. I wouldn't mind because I've always been a Baron Corbin fan. But I don't see him doing it because he's already won it.
Yeah, plus he's in it.
I think Braun's going to do it.
I think it's mostly going to be SmackDown guys. I don't see a lot of NXT people in there. Yeah, I don't know, kid. What you got any ideas on that one?
I'm gonna go with Braun.
Braun?
Hell
yeah. That would be a good one, man, because like he really ain't got nothing else going on. I can't think of anybody else that's really not going anything going on, unless Cena would happen to just want to show up.
Cena still ain't gonna do it.
He might enter it, but I don't look for him to win anything.
Cena's got that show going on right now anyway, so
yeah. All right, well, night 2.
Yeah.
Night 2.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Night 2, we'll start at the bottom. Looks like this will probably be the weakest match. There's only 2 non-title matches on night 2. It looks like the start of the show will probably be the lighter match, which is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain. Kid Jewel, what you think about that one?
You said Lashley and Street Profits
versus the Final Testament.
Yeah, I think the Final Testament loses.
I agree
They
with
don't
that.
really. They don't really ever seem to be pushing Karrion Kross.
I agree with Final Testament. I believe they're going to win. But I'm
They're
tired
going to
of
win
that.
or lose. He said lose.
Oh, I
That's
think
it.
they're going to win. I'm sorry. I think they're going to
Oh.
win.
I do.
My bad. I'm just tired of that storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one, and I'm fast forwarding it all through because it's not interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits have both just kind of fell from grace. I don't know if they're just not getting over anymore or what happened, but
And Cross could be so much more.
yeah, Cross is dope. The Authors of Pain are dope as a tag team.
Look who their manager is.
Yeah, fucking Paul Ellery. King K, what you think about that one?
Bruh, you already know. I'm going with the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. They've been taking massive amounts of beatings lately, and I'm looking for them to step them up one good time before they send them off.
Could be. Could very well be. I'm gonna go with Final Testament. I think that they're getting. I think they're about to solidify them as the next big dark faction. Because I think our boys Judgment Day. I think the whole Judgment Day is about to crumble. So they need a new dark faction to take the reins, and who else to lead that but Karrion Kross? You know what I mean? All right. So the next match of the night, we have AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And like Kid Jewel likes to mess with his kid with.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say to your kid all the time, Kid Jewel?
Every time he does something that he's not supposed to, I'm like, nah.
Fucking LA Knight and AJ Styles. LA Knight was having that mad push, but they've kind of came to a halt a little bit, and they paired him up with the phenomenal one. With AJ, it seems that poor AJ's been in the game for so long. This dude's career is like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for a while they push him like he's the best thing. He's a title contender, and then the next thing you know, the dude's getting squashed almost every match. He comes back and loses. You know, I love AJ Styles, but it's time to go, bro. Like it's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, as like, oh, he's a Georgia boy. I don't want to say that.
No, it's not that. It's just I'll talk about what's my turn.
Okay. So I'll actually say mine first this time. I'm gonna give it to LA Knight, man. Let's go to Kid. What you got?
I gotta go with the megastar. I'm going LA Knight.
Yeah.
I'm going with a double disqualification. There's going to be no winner. Either they're going to double count out or something like that. Throw right around the ref. Something's going to happen. AJ's going to come back as a heel. AJ will make his climb up again. But you got to consider AJ just came back from a big injury.
Yeah. But a lot of people don't like to heel AJ, though.
Right. And that's good for WWE. If everybody was baby faces, without the heel, you ain't going to have a face.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm just saying a lot of people don't like him as a heel, though. Like, he doesn't get over as a heel.
I think he does.
You think
I
so?
do. I think he's amazing as a heel. Sorry.
I think he does.
TNA, he was an amazing heel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what they do with him. You know, they might give him another run. If they do, it's awesome because he is a fantastic wrestler. He's been around for a hell of a long time.
That's also a great storyline. It kind of puts you to the Stone Cold Brian Pillman back in the day when Stone Cold went to Brian Pillman's house.
Took the words right out of my mouth, man. They're pulling that whole
Triple H and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I mean, Triple H that busted down the door, or was it Randy Orton busted one of them's door?
But I think it was Triple H.
That
Triple H came to his house with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, it gives you that old attitude era. And LA Knight's got the Stone Cold Rock feel already.
Yeah.
I think it's a great storyline with them two together. I think that's the next Stone Cold Rock feud. I think.
LA
again,
Knight definitely brings out the Attitude Era.
And I think it's going to. I think that whole thing is going to spill over to Monday after WrestleMania. The biggest Raw of all time of all year. It's going to spill out to that.
Okay. Okay, so we got? Kincaid, LA Knight, AJ Styles.
I'm going with the man that's had more different hairstyles than members of boy bands out there, and it's going to be AJ Styles because I think LA Knight is a cornball, and I can't stand the guy. I think he's everything wrong with that.
When everybody said yeah, Kincaid's like, no.
Right.
Yes,
Boo this man.
No.
All right. So we're going to go to the U.S. Championship Triple Threat match. The current champion Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. What you got, Kid Joe?
I can't stand Logan Paul for one.
Yeah.
I think it's Randy. With him being out as long as he was, I feel like they're gonna put a title on him.
He deserves it.
Yep.
Plus, I mean, let's be honest. The three of the most dangerous letters in the industry, RKO. Because that thing comes out of nowhere.
So is that Stunner.
Well, the Stunner, though, he kicks him and then hits him. RKO, he just hits that bitch out. No,
All that is that.
The diamond cutter, yeah.
Facts.
But, and, I mean, frig, Kevin Owens is doing it too. But, I'll probably be the oddball the whole thing. I think Logan Paul's going to win. I think this whole match, look who you
think
got.
you're the oddball, huh?
Oh, I ain't definitely the oddball. You have Randy Owens. Randy Orton has been in for over 20 years. Kevin Owens has been in it for over 20 years. And you got Logan Paul that's been doing it for 2? This is a good learning session for Logan Paul. Logan Paul has got the heat. Logan Paul has got the followers. And he's also did this big thing with WWE for putting the promotion with WWE.
Yeah.
I think Brass Knuckles 1 and 2 is going to be played out, but he's going to slither his way, no pun intended, into winning this match. I think this is a great opportunity for Logan Paul to learn more than he's ever learned before in his life. Look at who he's going against.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a Logan Paul fan, but facts are facts.
Okay. Kincaid, what you got?
All right, this is the biggest gimmick match of the night. You want to know why? Solely because you have Logan Paul, which means his corny ass brother is going to be around somewhere, which means they're calling this the biggest WrestleMania period, which means Mike Tyson's going to be in the building, which means there's going to be a lot of commentary going on, a lot of back and forth, which means interference somewhere or some kind of strategic placement to cause some kind of delay in who sees what out there. So I'm looking for Logan Paul to take this because the other two end up being, I'm bigger than you, my nuts are heavier. We're going to go at each other, and Logan's just going to play his position, and there'll be interference. I promise you.
Okay.
I didn't think about that, though. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson might be there somewhere.
The biggest WrestleMania of the year, and who's going to be the biggest person to show up? Those two.
And that's supposed to be the biggest fight of the year, too.
I didn't think.
Yeah, I could totally see Jake Paul like strut his way down to the ring, and all of a sudden you hear Mike Tyson come walking out. The fucking
and Mike Tyson is the Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yeah, the people will lose their shit.
I'd lose mine.
I'd love to see Mike Tyson.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, I'd love to see Mike Tyson come out and throw a little jab and knock Logan out and help Randy win the thing myself. But I don't know if it'll happen. But I'm just going with Randy Orton, man. I can't go against Randy.
It's hard to go against Randy. It is.
Randy.
I can't say what's on my notes in order of, out of fear of getting you banned. So vulgar.
Okay. Vulgar. All right. So
I'm going to get kicked in the PP.
So next we go to the WWE Women's Championship with Io Sky versus former best friend Bayley, which is kind of, I guess, has Bayley went back to a face?
Yeah.
You think so?
She's trying, but nobody trusts her besides Naomi.
That was
as long as she don't come back. As long as she don't come back with the pigtails and trying to hug everybody, I'm good.
I love that, man. Thought that was a breath of fresh air.
I did too, but she can't just come back from that. Last person that tried to do that was Nikki Cross when she went from psychotic to superhero back to psychotic, and then they just.
Well, I mean, going from psychotic to superhero is still psychotic.
And I love Nikki Cross too.
I do, man. Nobody wanted to believe it after the superhero gimmick. Nobody wanted to believe she was crazy no more.
I did. Anybody dress up like a superhero and run around, I'm pretty much thinking that you're, schizophrenic. You're crazy. You need medicine.
I heard the same thing about people that dress up as clowns.
Well, we know that's
facts.
Especially booger eater clowns.
I know, right? Them damn booger.
I was waiting for a to be thrown in there.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, so Io Sky or Bayley, Jewel?
I'm going to go with Io Sky.
Boom, man.
I see some type of interference in this match, but I don't know what yet.
Okay. Io Sky or Bayley? What you got?
I am going Io also, but I think that's where we're going to see Jade really turning. I believe she's going to come out. Cargill, she's going to come out. I believe that's where we're going to see the big turn. I believe her and Bianca's going to have a little bit better. Then they're going to all come to the ring because it's going to be a big old brawl. Then Jade's going to beat everybody's asses.
Okay.
Bayley by disqualification, and it sets up the interference for the next match.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Bayley. I don't know how, why, when, where, all that shit, but I just think it's Bayley's time. Bayley, was one of the best champions of her time, and it's just been way too long since she's had a title.
I used to say she was my future ex-wife, but I was too fat, too non-athletic, and too poor.
Well, you already got one that's
too married.
You hear me? You already got one that's thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, my wife just said that, she could be her future ex-wife.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
So we got the two big boys of the night. We got the heavyweight championship, Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Which could be one hellacious match. Kid Joe.
I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre. They've been pushing him quite a bit. I think they're going to set up with him and somebody else at Summer.
Okay.
All right. Sit down. That's going to take a minute. I'll never go against Drew. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I don't care who Drew fights. Drew is like my number one guy in WWE. He always has been.
Respect.
But
If you
I
say
believe
what I
what's
think
gonna
you're going to say, I'm going to be mad because you took my thunder. Go ahead.
happen. Okay. Drew's going to beat him. Seth's got to have back. He's got to have surgery. I believe Drew's going to beat him for Seth to go have surgery. He's going to be out for a while. Monday after that, I believe Damian Priest is cashing in, and the Judgment Day is going to jump on Damian Priest.
You damn near got mine, damn near. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to wait till Monday. I'm going with Priest. I'm going with Priest with the cash in at Mania. I'm thinking Seth. I'm thinking Drew's going to beat him, but barely. I'm thinking that Seth's going to get up, and I think Seth's going to somehow get the best of Drew at the end, maybe curb stomp him or something, and then boom.
I just
Priest.
thought of something. What if the Sami Zayn and Gunther match is really physical, and Damian Priest cashes in then? You don't have to cash in on a heavyweight champion, just a title.
But he was like, he's not going to waste it. He's going to go after the big boy.
Well, they had this whole thing. We got to do something with Gunther. We got to do something with Gunther a while back here.
What's your
Remember?
charge?
Yeah, I mean it could be, but I mean the only time that anything crazy like that's happened is who was it that cashed in on the NXT title? There was one of the wrestlers that won Money in the Bank, and they cashed in on the NXT title.
Must have been a female.
Yeah, I think it was a female. Because I think it wasn't Charlotte. I think it was somebody that had never been NXT champion, and was it Charlotte?
Hey,
No,
is it Charlotte or Becky?
might have been Becky. It might have been Becky. I don't know. I'm about to look that up because somebody cashed in on an NXT champion and won the belt because they said that was the title that they were missing. Because everybody's like, "What the hell did you cash in on an NXT person for?"
I'm kind of thinking.
I take Drew.
You go Drew for
because that could be a Drew and Punk at the end. When Punk gets better too, because you know that's going to happen.
Yeah, a lot of people said that was going to. A lot of people think that that's what's going to happen. Is it's going to be Drew getting the belt, and then him and Punk at SummerSlam. But I don't know, man. I just unless Damian Priest cashes in and loses.
I've got another crazy off the wall, completely random fucking take on that too. I'm kind of thinking we see Damian Priest try to cash in, and we get a big ass surprise from John Moxley.
When's the last time anybody's seen John?
Don't know.
No, when John in Cincinnati.
I haven't seen him. I don't know when's the last time he's been on AEW.
I think he's banned from WWE for life.
Is he?
Yeah, is he?
I doubt it. Now that Triple H is back.
Facts.
If they didn't ban CM Punk, they ain't gonna ban him.
That's true.
Very true.
I see Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever you want to call him. I see him stopping Damian Priest and Drew winning anyways.
Huh.
I don't know. I just
Does he still sign with AEW?
I don't think so.
Let's see what Google says.
Yeah, see if you can find out.
Yep.
Currently signed with All Elite.
He is?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know, because if I think what's going to happen on night 2, there might be an exception to that. We'll get more into that.
I think we might be thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Bro,
Starts with an M?
Huh?
Starts with an M?
3 letters?
Yeah, because I'm better than you.
He's hurt.
I was thinking something.
He's hurt. I thought the same thing. He's hurt right now.
I'm thinking something else.
Oh,
I am too. I am too. Well, Kid kind of. I think I told him too.
Yeah.
I'm still in the air about that though. Well, actually, that's what we're getting ready to go to next. The Undisputed Championship, Roman and Cody.
Wait a minute. I don't think Kincaid's had a chance to talk about.
I don't think he did either.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going with Drew McIntyre solely because I feel like it's going to set up the CM Punk run for SummerSlam. Drew's been doing too much promo work. He's been too good for this. I mean, they're stepping him for some reason. I mean, they're making him look awesome on everything he's doing right now, so they're going to give him a run.
Yeah.
And Seth
like Azazel said, Seth needs his surgery. His back is fucked up.
Yeah, watch the way Seth walks. I mean, he walks like he just got off of a horse.
Yeah. I watched the interview where Becky was talking about like she gets sad watching him sometimes because he's walking around like an old man whining and shit wincing because his back's all fucked up. But yeah, so Undisputed Championship, Roman and Cody. And I know everybody's got their own little stories on this mug right here. Man. Kid Jewel, I guess, started off.
Cody's gonna win it, man. I think we're gonna see a return interference from Goldust. Seen a couple promo videos of him, throwing the rock out there. I see Jimmy and Jay uniting and trying to help the bloodline rules. I see The Rock turning.
Mm-hmm.
And I see eventually Cody Rhodes and The Rock, maybe at SummerSlam. Somehow.
Oh, Cody and The Rock's definitely happened. They've already set that up.
Oh, yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
We just don't know, whether it's going to be, what kind it's going to be, whether it's going to be, which Rock you're going to get.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's definitely happening.
Solo's kind of giving some weird energy, too, so I don't know.
Yeah. Solo's definitely up to something, and I'll touch base on that one on mine. But, so you got Cody on that. Okay. Azazel, what you got?
I'm hoping Cody. So I'm going for Cody. But, of course, I was thinking MJF. But he's still under contract with AEW, too. And so is Dustin. I don't know if they want to open that. I mean, even though they did with TNA, are they going to open that curtain? We'll see.
Cody still got ties in there.
Yeah.
Tony and Nick Khan are still tight.
Right. But we'll see what happens there. But I think the interference is going between The Rock and Roman. I still think I think that was something because
yeah, I do too because he still does it and then he'll do it for a while and then he'll bring his finger in.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed that from the get-go.
I think something's going to happen, and because Roman made a statement on his little show he had, little biography, that if he loses, he's done with wrestling.
He's going to go. I don't think he's done. Right. I think he's going to go on a little break. He deserves it. He's been running the shit for 3 years.
But he's not been there. He only comes in once a month.
Yep.
True. Pay me that money to come in once a month. Come on.
True.
However, I think it's going to set up with him and The Rock. So I still think that needs to happen. So I think something's going to happen. He's going to lose it. Him and The Rock's going to go at it for a little bit. And then The Rock and Cody's going to go at it for a little bit. So The Rock's going to cost him his title. It is going to be bloodline rules. And that's how he's going to lose it. And Cody's going to win it. It's going to be an oops.
KK, what you got?
I got Cody. Solely because I don't know, where y'all follow Roman at on his social medias, but he's been talking about, how the leukemia medicine is still kicking his ass and how he's been needing to take breaks and he's wanting to pursue other outlets for a little bit during those breaks. So, I mean, we have to really consider the wear and tear he's been putting on his body for, since COVID. And he's made the comment multiple times that, he retired during COVID and that he came back and he's been putting his all out there solely because of fans wanting him to. So I really think Cody's going to walk away with this belt solely because Roman needs time to step away. But my theory, there's going to be a lot of interference. It's going to be all over the place. I mean, I'm looking for Solo to turn up. He's going to turn his back on the bloodline to get a run for that belt himself. I look for Rock to make a run at Cody for SummerSlam to call Cody out. The Rock's going to take the face, the table, and then eventually we're going to get Roman back, and Roman's going to step to the Rock.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the part of that. Here's mine. Mine's about to get interesting. All right. So
I'm doing this.
I'm going Cody Rhodes because I have a feeling that this is going to be a star-studded event because there's been so many signs and so many teasers. Have y'all ever noticed how Cody goes like this and points to the WrestleMania sign? You know what that is? That's the Young Bucks salute. That's what him and the Young Bucks do for the Bullet Club. I think either Omega or I think the Bucks are going to show up. I don't know if they're going to stay. They're going to show up.
Well, Omega can because Omega is no longer signed with AEW.
Exactly.
But Omega's hurt.
But he don't have to do nothing. He just has to show up. Like he don't have to get involved. He could knock somebody off. He could do anything. He'd just be there.
And the Young Bucks are management. Again, unless they open that forbidden curtain.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, star-studded event, man. They're saying this is the biggest one. I think that Cody's going to have a lot of help. Possibly, they're saying Stone Cold might even show up for Cody. Who knows? But at the end of it, here's what I'm saying for the end of it. I've had to alter this due to different things happening, but I believe Cody's going to finish the story. I believe The Rock is The Rock's turning, I guess you would say, but not necessarily turning. The Rock's going to take over the bloodline. I think he already has Solo in his corner. As of the past couple weeks, have you noticed, especially on Raw, look at all the other Raws with all of them there. Jimmy, Roman, Paul, and Solo always stayed 4 of them, and Rock would be over by himself. The Rock stayed in the same position for 3 weeks in a row, and they were separated. This last Raw, Solo was standing beside The Rock the whole time. Like, it's just weird. Why would he just change his spot all of a sudden? Usually he's always right beside the wise man, backing up Roman. This time he was standing beside The Rock. And he kept looking at him. I noticed, like when shit would happen, he would always look at The Rock. I think what's going to happen is I think that when The Rock, when they lose, The Rock's going to be like, look, you let our family down. And now I'm going to take over. Like, I'm the tribal chief. I think The Rock's going to take that position. And I also think that there's new bloodlines coming in. I think that either at Mania or on Raw, we might see Zilla or Jacob Fatu.
I was going to say that
That'd
too.
be awesome.
Because they've already said that Triple H has signed another Samoan bloodline. And they think that might be Jacob because of the exact stats that they gave fit Jacob. And the company that Zilla works for has said that Zilla has been offered opportunities. So
I don't know if Zilla's ready yet, though.
Maybe not. I think Zilla should go to NXT first.
I got a question for all y'all. With everybody doing that, what do you guys see for Paul Heyman?
If
he might go back with the big boy.
Think he might look back
either him or Punk.
That's true.
But then again, he's getting put in the Hall of Fame. We know Roman's going to put him in there.
He might take a break. He might take some time
Yeah.
off. I could see him taking some. I could see two things happening. Either him and Roman are going to take some time off, and when Roman comes back as a face, because if Roman leaves, he's going to come back as a face. I see him and Heyman coming back together, or I could see him going back with Brock. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Either which way, that last match is going to be a star-studded event. I say there's going to be so many damn people in and out of that match.
I would like to see Stone Cold return. I've heard all the rumors. I'd like to see him give The Rock another stunner like the old Attitude Era. They keep references towards the Attitude Era. But I seen his match with Kevin Owens, and he was struggling. But I would like to see him stun The Rock again. In childhood memories, you know.
KK's like, the hell with that. They're old. Let's get the new guys in.
Maybe we
facts. I seen him too much when I was watching wrestling hardcore every single night that it was on, 25 years ago.
Right.
I mean, I don't think they have to wrestle. I think talking. I think right now The Rock is doing great on the mic.
Yeah.
Stone Cold does great on the mic. And to me, I like the wrestling part. I mean, I DJ wrestling places and all that. I love the wrestling. But the storylines is what pulls you in.
Yep.
And you can have a great storyline and never throw a punch.
Yep.
They need to create a nostalgia night for wrestlers and just have like all these old dudes that still want to wrestle each other.
As long as they leave Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair out of it, I'm good.
Yep.
Battle of the Skin.
I am a Ric Flair fan. I am a Horseman fan. He met me
He thought I was gonna cuss.
He met me in Full Gear and he wouldn't talk to me. I was a full Azazel Gear and he would not. He saw my picture and just like, here.
You don't want to get me started on Hulk Hogan.
Say again? What was that, Kincaid?
You don't want to get me started on Hulk Hogan.
Finish him.
What about all the false stories?
Do it.
Well, I mean, we could always put it out there, the multiple clips that are online of him being an utter fucking racist.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. I mean, then you got another old timer out here that everybody loves, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who beat the shit out of his wife and then went on a run from the FBI, and everybody acts like, we're just going to overlook this, but then we'll turn around and be like, we're not going to hang out with this rapper or this person, and we're going to persecute this person because they do the same shit as our celebrities do.
Fatality.
Easy
a lot of skeletons in them old bones.
Easy got some toys now.
Oh yeah, but I got. By the time the official podcast comes, bro, I'm gonna have shit for everything. I got some stuff from my old stuff on here.
Just remember, you can't play it in a minute.
I even found our old thing when we first started to do that wrestling thing. That whole intro I had.
Huh.
From like 2 years ago. But yeah, man, WrestleMania is gonna be crazy, yo.
I think it's gonna be a good one.
Will
it be the greatest of all time? I don't know.
They got big shoes to fill, man.
Yeah, super big shoes to fill.
WrestleMania 2 is. Oof.
Yeah, that was a big one.
They're got to pull some real big shit, some real plot twists and stuff for it to be the biggest one.
I can't think of the number. My favorite one. I know the year that the two Shawn Michaels Undertaker ones were dope. The one that the Undertaker and Triple H ones were good too though. That's one thing about Mania that I'm going to always miss is the Undertaker.
Yep.
Because there for a while, that was his home until Brock Lesnar put an end to that. Speaking of wrestling, if you guys have not, y'all need to go to Peacock and check out the Bray Wyatt documentary that dropped yesterday. Absolutely fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, if you're a Bray Wyatt fan, you will fucking shed a tear at the end. I promise you that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it until Sunday before the second night of WrestleMania.
Yeah, hella good. The Undertaker did a very good job. He narrated the whole entire thing. Very, very good job. Like the clips that they used and all the unreleased stuff. Good job. Very good job. And there's some Easter eggs in there, some surprises. So you'll see you'll get a few little surprises in there. Also, wrestling fans, if you guys have not had a chance to check out the Von Erich movie called The Iron Claw, man, movie was freaking crazy good. It was super. Now, don't get me wrong. Once again, it's a tearjerker because the whole last half of the movie is nothing but sad shit. But it is very damn well worth the watch. It's one of those that I'll be ordering the Blu-ray copy of for sure. Have you guys had it? I know Azazel made a face, so I'm checking. You've already seen it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Man, what'd you like? The first half of it was really solid, and then, like I said, that last half was just crazy.
And they didn't even get into more of the drama that was in that family.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Exactly. And that's my only problem is the only thing I was mad at was they did like a lot of the tragedies. They only showed like 3 seconds. They skipped a lot of it.
Yeah.
They should have made that like a 2-part series or a TV show where they could spread it out. Because a lot of that was just too much, they're like, go ahead.
What's the guy's name? The actor that played
Lip.
Kevin.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. I've never liked Zac Efron. I believe that man deserves some kind of award for that.
Dude, did you see how bulked up he got?
Yeah.
Like his whole facial structure changed.
And his performance was great.
He did a good job. And the
guy that played the father, just like
I liked I think they all did a good job. The dude that plays Lip from Shameless, he did a hell of a good job.
Mm-hmm. That was a great movie.
It was, man. That last ending though, that ending part though, man, that got me.
And we got Hall of Fame coming up Friday too now.
Connie's like, could he please not ruin this like he does everything else?
No, I didn't say nothing. I haven't said nothing. I could have told details. Plug your ears, damn it.
Yeah, damn it.
I think another reason why they don't go into going back to where you said, you wish they'd go into more detail and spread it out over different episodes. I think a lot of the reason why they don't do that is to spare the families from actually having to relive that trauma again.
I get that.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if I went into the bathroom and, 86 myself, I mean, my mom, dad, you, Connie, you're all not going to want to relive that every time television comes on.
True. Very true.
I wonder why they never did a Owen Hart movie.
We were talking, I think me and Joel were talking about that. There's a lot of other people they could have did.
Because they have to admit their wrongs.
Yeah, probably because they know they killed
their faults. It wasn't something. It wasn't a drug addiction. It wasn't a sickness. It was something they failed to secure.
Yeah, and that's like with the Von Erichs, because the only reason they really did that movie is because they thought that whole family was cursed.
Right.
Yeah, they were talented too. Sadly, they died. Such talented people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here, because if I don't, my wife is going to beat me because it's bedtime.
All right, old man.
Yep.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, man.
All righty, brother.
Y'all be good.
Be safe.
Y'all be great.
Yep.
Keep picking and stay rotten. I had a great time. Thank you, Easy, for having me in here. Thank you, everybody.
Don't clown around too much.
Like I ain't never heard that.
You better give us a yell.
Yeah.
I want that Azazel yell, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean that? Can I get a? Oh yeah.
There you go.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, brother.
Bye.
Peace. All right. Well, we've come to the end of the stream. We haven't ended the stream yet, guys. We're coming to the end of the stream. Everybody's taking their ass off. People's got some shit to do.
You ain't got to leave, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much all that good shit. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next pay-per-view. We'll try to do these on pay-per-views and come and chill with y'all, and make sure y'all paying attention. Next Sunday, not this Sunday due to WrestleMania, but next Sunday, we're going to kick off the official podcast, The Absolute Hysteria. I don't know exactly which theme is going to be the first week, because it's kind of in the air right now. But stay tuned, because I've got a week to come up with that. But same place, same time, same channel, all that good shit. I appreciate Kid Jewel, Azazel for coming and hanging out.
You already know, brother.
Make sure y'all check out Kid Jewel on all music platforms. Check out Kincaid on all music platforms. They both have new music that is dropped, new music dropping, new projects underway, as well as myself. So give us a follow, check the music out, leave some comments, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And for people watching the stream in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Real quick, hey, he gave us a shout out. Don't forget, Easy just dropped a new song too. Check out Forgiveness.
Salute.
Yeah, Forgiveness is up on all platforms now. I do believe, I got the message today that it's on Spotify, so it's everywhere. Yeah, go check it out. See what y'all think. Let me know. Music video eventually coming soon. Eventually.
Yeah.
No.
If I wasn't scared of the copyright, I'd hit y'all with the Cody Rhodes music right now. But whoa.